During 1954, the Boeing Airplane Company continued its defense production program with on-schedule delivery of B-47 medium bombers and RB-47 reconnaissance airplanes for the United States Air Force. In addition to the B-47 program, tooling up for the second-source B-52 Stratofortress proceeded as planned. The intensified production program at Wichita included more than 3,500 large and small business firms located in 40 states. Of the total Air Force procurement dollar placed with Boeing Wichita in 1954 for B-47 production, 50.9% was placed with other companies for supplies and sub-assemblies to Boeing's specification. Of the RB-47 procurement dollar, 56.6% went to these many subcontractors. Thus, the program at Wichita affects economy and employment throughout the United States. The Wichita plant's 1954 average employment was more than 28,000 men and women. And it was these men and women who on October 14, 1954, proudly watched the 1,000th B-47 roll off the assembly line. "1,000 was a symbol of the morale of Boeing employees, and on December 17th, just 7 years after the maiden flight of the XB-47, the Air Force takes command of number 1,000. Now flying with the 40th Bombardment Wing of the Strategic Air Command, number 1,000 is the milestone of 37 months of on-schedule production at Boeing in Wichita, dated December 1954. There have been changes, modifications over these 7 years. To meet these problems, a modernization program was initiated by the Air Force. Project Turnaround. Project Turnaround called for the modernization of 114 B-47E airplanes by installation of new equipment. All work was performed on the flight line, precluding delays on the indoor assembly lines. The project was completed on schedule. Also during 1954, as part of the Air Force Inspect and Repair as Necessary program, IRAN, Boeing Wichita set up Project High Noon. This project called for the modernization of 161 B-47Bs on the flight line. These Stratojets underwent careful inspection and renovation. New items such as 20-millimeter cannon turrets, E-type crew compartments, ejection systems, approach chutes, and the all-new external 33 rocket ATO system. The first B-47B was received June 1954. Redelivery is scheduled to begin February 1955. New designs, new equipment are constantly improving the B-47. And as in other years, 1954 had its share of new ideas to improve the versatile B-47. What about its payload? Well, Boeing engineers replaced the 18-bottle internal ATO with an improved external 33-bottle unit. Result, 15,000 pounds additional thrust at takeoff. The wreck was designed to be dropped after takeoff. Installation is easily and quickly accomplished by the ground crew. With no structural changes other than the new ATO unit and 32-ply tires, the taxi tests were begun with a gross weight of 230,000 pounds. After accelerating to a speed of 90 knots from a dead stop, the plane was brought to a halt with maximum braking and a deployed chute. The 32-ply tires used for these tests were immediately inspected. Using a hollow needle equipped with a thermocouple, temperature readings were taken of specific tire areas. Maximum centigrade readings: 57 degrees in the sidewall, 33 degrees in the shoulder, 48 degrees in the bead. All readings were well below the critical mark of 121 degrees centigrade. With this and other information gathered from the taxi tests, the B-47 was prepared for takeoff tests. "33 ATO bottles installed. Gross weight 230,000 pounds. Center of gravity 38.3% mean aerodynamic chord. With the new ATO system and water injection, unstick was at approximately 221,000 pounds gross weight. Once airborne, the ATO rack is jettisoned beyond the end of the runway. The tests were continued until Boeing engineers were satisfied that takeoff with a gross weight up to 230,000 pounds was operationally practical. External ATO and water injection has made greater payloads possible. The B-47 Stratojet had become a longer range, more effective weapon in our national defense. Add to this the KC-97 Stratotanker, already in use by the Air Force, and the B-47 has achieved a hitherto unheard-of range for a jet bomber. Fuel for longer flights, bigger payloads, longer reconnaissance missions through continued improvement in design at Boeing. The B-47's 47-hour, 35-minute endurance record of 1954 can be broken again and again. This is progress. At Wichita, Boeing test pilots flew over 3,000 hours in 1954 to test and to prove each new design, to make sure production aircraft were ready for delivery. And as production continues and increases, and as new designs are ready for testing, more hours will be spent in the air over Wichita. The plan is for continued production of the B-47, for reconnaissance, for strategic bombing. And the second-source B-52 Stratofortress program is well begun. And the efforts of the Wichita men and women who build these planes will assure future on-schedule delivery. Through them, Boeing at Wichita is playing its part in the mission of the United States Air Force, a vital role in our national defense.